Even Floyd, like when you make yourself like we got issues over your anger, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local host in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Wow.
Are Floyd's comments potentially in breach of contract? He could blow the whole fight up and never fight and also have taken a cash advance on the fight he may not ever have. He's broke. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Floyd is so badly hurting for money that this is the stuff he's doing. Knowingly signing contracts for a pro fight just to go and publicly undermine it while taking a cash advance. Essentially going, cool, I need that money now.
The boxing world erupted when 50 Cent and Stephen A. Smith exposed Floyd Mayweather's alleged financial collapse, claiming the undefeated champion might be broke despite his flashy displays of wealth. 50 Cent ruthlessly attacked Floyd's manufactured image of prosperity, arguing that his boastful claims about money never reflected actual reality and mocking his reckless spending mentality. The rapper delivered cutting remarks about Floyd's constant bragging, making his downfall even more humiliating, accusing him of constructing an elaborate illusion while concealing genuine monetary struggles beneath his extravagant lifestyle. 50 Cent explained that Floyd's obsession with wealth made him a prime target for criticism, with people eagerly waiting to witness his failure because they grew tired of his relentless money-focused rhetoric. This wasn't merely criticism, but served as a warning about prioritizing cash over everything else, as Floyd's financial troubles forced fans to question his entire carefully crafted persona and demonstrated that smart money management matters more than simply possessing wealth.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Oscar De La Hoya delivered what seemed like a devastating final strike by not only addressing Floyd's financial difficulties, but also challenging his entire boxing legacy, suggesting that his endless money talk concealed much deeper underlying issues. De La Hoya's comments ignited intense reactions throughout the boxing community, while their long-standing rivalry intensified due to Floyd's current predicament. Logan Paul escalated the controversy by publicly accusing Floyd of failing to pay him after their 2021 exhibition match, claiming the boxer still owed him money and demanding payment. This accusation added tremendous pressure while raising serious questions about Floyd's business practices and further destroying his already damaged reputation in the sports world.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did you pay you to lose? What happened?
He didn't pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100 money. So is that your only loss, was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. It's not a
don't know.
good feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something.
Logan Paul expressed mounting frustration by continuously discussing his unpaid compensation from Floyd, reinforcing growing suspicions that the boxer mismanaged his finances irresponsibly. With prominent celebrities openly criticizing him, Logan made clear he wouldn't retreat from this battle as Floyd's problems continued multiplying rapidly. Logan escalated tensions by threatening legal action against Floyd over the outstanding debt, declaring his readiness to pursue court proceedings if necessary. This aggressive position directly connected to circulating rumors about Floyd's deteriorating financial state and widespread public skepticism about his economic stability.
Or is that something that you can't disclose
No,
right now?
he has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
Short
way.
a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this for the court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a...
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. Yeah, we're taking it to court.
No way.
Logan's legal threats demonstrated how seriously the situation had evolved, particularly with ongoing speculation about Floyd's monetary troubles potentially transforming from mere criticism into actual courtroom battles. Amir Khan contributed his perspective on Floyd's behavior, specifically his career-long habit of flaunting wealth ostentatiously, suggesting that current financial difficulties represented inevitable consequences of that lifestyle. Khan emphasized how excessive pride and constant showing off eventually leads to serious repercussions, with Floyd now confronting that harsh reality. Chell Saunders questioned the authenticity behind Floyd's publicized wealth, suggesting that widely reported earnings figures might not reveal the complete financial picture, and raising additional concerns about his actual economic position.
First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete over Christian Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is.
So if you had to guess, what do you think's the most Floyd ever made on a fight?
Oh, I think that Floyd's, he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, 100 million, 130 million, they just didn't have. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
You think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you, he didn't. No boxer's ever made 130 million.
Saunders' statement introduced another troubling dimension by implying Floyd's income wasn't as substantial as people assumed, generating more questions about rumored financial difficulties. Despite his glamorous public image, Floyd's financial decisions appeared fundamentally unsound as emerging details suggested his wealthy persona might have been largely fabricated. Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn joined the conversation with characteristically blunt commentary, stating he doubted Floyd possessed the wealth he claimed, adding further skepticism to the unfolding situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes their legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
But do you
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money after all these years.
I don't think he needs the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's...
Hearn's remarks intensified speculation that Floyd's financial image contained significant deception, with many now questioning whether his money management matched his boxing success. Hearn suggested the extravagant lifestyle and constant wealth discussions served to mask serious underlying problems, making Floyd's prosperity appear less authentic than previously believed. Stephen A. Smith raised pointed questions about Floyd's financial management, wondering if his enormous daily and monthly expenses were rapidly draining his resources and highlighting how spending habits might be devastating his finances. Smith mockingly referenced Floyd potentially resorting to club appearances for income, illustrating how dramatically his status might have declined and painting a picture of someone desperately trying to maintain relevance while facing severe financial pressure.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back.
Tank Davis made explosive claims about Floyd creating a completely false public image, joining the growing chorus of voices questioning the boxer's honesty and authenticity. These statements further exposed Floyd's spending patterns while revealing the massive gap between his public claims and apparent reality, with his once powerful image slowly crumbling as more damaging details emerged about his financial structure.
Once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say they is or who they portray to be. Like, damn, I was 21 at the time, and I haven't fought like 7 or 8 months. He was like, "You gotta fight this fighter. It's a George Pedraza. You don't fight him, you're not fighting. You gotta sit on the show." So I had to fight him. I got evicted, had to sell my jewelry. They were saying I was messing with daughter off. Said that she kept Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd. He would say that he gave me like money to get my mom out the hood, but me being from the hood, 10, 15,000, that's not, after a couple months,
Floyd's belief that money represents everything clearly defined his worldview, especially as his financial situation faces intense scrutiny, but his wealth-focused mentality now seems less convincing amid bankruptcy rumors. While he clings to this philosophy, reality suggests his lifestyle choices created his current predicament, with his inability to balance wealth accumulation and responsible management leading to these circumstances. The fighter who earned hundreds of millions through boxing and business ventures now confronts serious challenges to both his reputation and finances, despite his famous claims of never going broke. With ongoing allegations of unpaid debts, excessive spending, and widespread doubts about his honesty, his carefully constructed image has suffered irreparable damage, as his obsession with displaying wealth and maintaining a high-profile existence apparently came at an enormous cost that transformed him from an untouchable champion into someone whose financial stability many experts now seriously question.